Hello and welcome back. So in the previous video, we've seen how we can use the developer portal to discover the APIs, to test the APIs, to get the code in various technologies, the sample code that we can use to call any API published via the API management tool, right? So this was the one of the last building blocks of the Azure integrations stack. So this brings us to the end of the fourth building block, right? The first one was LogicApps, the second one was ServiceBus, third one was the functions, and the fourth building block of this course was API management. And we've covered everything that there is to know about API management. We've covered the basics of the API management that would ultimately allow you to go ahead and test a lot of other APIs or the lot of other features of the API management on your own, right? Let's quickly recap what we've learned in the API management, right? So we have covered the four major offerings of any API management tool, right? The first one being the developer portal, the second one being the API gateway, the third one is the API lifecycle management, and the fourth one is the analytics and being able to monetize your APIs, right? So we covered all of these four offerings in detail. And then we also created a sample API using LogicApp, right? That sample API will receive a text in any language other than English, and then it would return the translated text back to the consumer, right? And then we published that sample API using the API gateway in Azure, right? And we also tested that sample API using the developer portal, and we also tested that using the Postman, and we saw how it behaves, what are the differences, how the endpoint looks different, right? And how you can use the developer portal to almost publish anything related to that API rather than exchanging Word or PDF documents that may or may not be updated, right? You can use this developer portal to easily keep your developers up to date with all of the API related information. Make sure you're also doing these API management hands-on exercises on your own, right? You must have few APIs of your own, or you can simply come up with any APIs using either LogicApps or functions, right? Just go ahead and build some APIs, right? And then just go ahead and try and publish them using the API management. So this was the end of the section for API management, and we are about to start one of the most important sections that's built upon the four major building blocks, right? So now we are going to actually do the hands-on with the real life scenarios. So in the upcoming section, be ready for that. Make sure you've covered everything until now. Make sure you understand everything until now, because now going forward, we are going to work on the actual scenarios, and we are going to make use of everything we have learned so far, right? We're going to make use of LogicApps. We're going to make use of functions. We will also use ServiceBus very heavily, right? And we'll also eventually use API management in our hands-on exercises, right? So there's a lot to learn, and we've just covered the basics. We are about to get started with the real stuff. Thank you very much for sticking around. I'll see you in the next section.